Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty Fortified. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue, and today it's time for July Empties. Now these are products that I've probably used up over the last couple of months or so, but I'm going to give you little speed or mini reviews on each product. I have got some makeup, some skincare and some hair care, and I'm just going to take you through what I've used up and let you know if it was any good or not. So starting off with some bubble bath. These are just very regular bubble baths. This is Saty Skin. I buy these at Pick n Pay and I really love these. This flavor is cocoa butter and I do treat myself to a bubble bath, and these are really cheap and cheerful and really nice. They've got a beautiful smell to them, so really love those. Then two products that no empties would be complete without, and that is my micellar Garnier water. Now I go through this, I use it to take off makeup on my eyes, and I really love this. I haven't found anything that works quite as well that is as affordable. So I really like this, and I do use it quite liberally, so I do go through these quite quickly, but I really enjoy those. Then staying on bath products, I have used up a Nivea Caring Shower Cream in orange and avocado oil. I do remember that this had a really beautiful fragrance. It really is quite soft. And it's got a kind of citrusy avo fragrance, believe it or not. It says what it does on the tin. And have really loved this, so would recommend those. And then I have used up a Radox Uplifted Body Wash. I really enjoy these for the shower because they do come with a little hook, so they're really handy, and have really enjoyed that. Nothing special, just drugstore, but really great. No need to spend a lot of money on a body wash. And then I've also used up one of my Sorbet foaming hand washes, and I do like these. They create a foam when you wash your hands, so they're quite fun and they're affordable. And so really like that one from Sorbet, and they've got all sorts of different flavors and fragrances, so they're really quite cute. Then on to a serum that I've used up. Now this is from the Korean brand called Feve, and I did purchase this on Drugstore, and this is supposed to be a serum with a hyaluronic acid. I forget the name now, but it's supposed to penetrate twice as well as a normal hyaluronic acid. If I find the name, I will put it up on screen. I enjoyed the serum. It comes in a beautiful heavy glass bottle, so it really does feel like luxury. But the serum itself was very lightweight. So I've got normal combination skin. I am 51 years old, and I'm starting to look at heavier serums and thickened night creams. Just as my skin is aging, it is becoming a little bit dehydrated, and I found that this didn't cut the mustard for me. So not sure if I would recommend it if you have my skin type, but it was a nice light one if you're looking for a light one for day wear underneath your makeup. It wasn't that bad. Then an eye cream that I've used up, this is the Clinique All About Eyes, and this reduces puffiness and circles. I really enjoy this because it's very hydrating. So my main concern with the eye area is dehydration and fine lines, and what I like about this is that it doesn't make your eyes puffy if you use it overnight, and it really does fix them kind of straight away the next morning if you put it on just before your makeup. It kind of has an instant effect on the eyes. So I really like this one for that reason. It soaks right in and it just does what it says it's going to do, and it really gives beautiful hydration, and that's the main thing that I'm looking at the moment for my under eye area. Then another serum that I've used is the Clarins Bright Plus. Now this contains ascorbyl glucoside, which is a very stable form of vitamin C, and I've had very good results with ascorbyl glucoside, including in the cellular boost, the Neutrogena cellular boost day and night creams. This one I really enjoyed. It is quite a beautiful texture. It goes on really beautifully. I put it on in the morning as part of my skincare routine. I'm not sure if I would purchase it. I can't say that I saw anything that wowed me about it. I do tend to use vitamin C in the morning, so I am going to be looking around for something different now. I think I wouldn't try this again in a hurry, but it is a really beautiful one if you are looking for one for the morning. I'm moving on just because I have got itchy feet and I'm looking for something a little bit different. But I really did enjoy this one nonetheless. As I say, didn't see remarkable results. If I had, then I would definitely repurchase. So that is the Clarins Bright Plus. 2 deodorants that I've used up are the Mitchum Invisible. Really like these. They don't leave white marks and they really keep me smelling fresh all day. So can really vouch for those. Then I'm saying goodbye to my Aven Zerocalm AD Lipid Replenishing Cleansing Oil. Now this is still the old formula in the white packaging. They have tweaked the formula slightly and I do have the new one. And I'm really not enchanted by the new one. I think if you've never tried the old one, you probably won't know the difference. But the new one for me just lacks a little bit of slip. It lacks a little bit of lather. And it kind of feels a little bit like I'm putting cooking oil on my face. I'm not sure why, and I think that's because the plastic is tinted yellow, even though the oil is a transparent color. I just haven't been able to make friends with the new one. So I'm very, very sad to be saying goodbye to this version. It really was my holy grail double cleansing oil, and could never say enough good things about this one. And so very, very sad to have to say goodbye to it, but that, I guess, is life. And then a cleanser that I've used, and this is from Lamel, it's the Clarity Active Cleanse. This one does contain salicylic acid and tea tree. It is beautiful. I really love this. It's such a gentle cleanser. It's not the first time I've purchased it. I've repurchased several times, and I probably will do so again. I'm always looking to try different cleansers, but I always get drawn back to the ones that really worked for me. So it does have a beautiful, fresh, clean tea tree fragrance. But what I like about it is that it does remove makeup and it doesn't strip your skin. So at the moment, I'm using the CeraVe, not the hydrating cleanser, the one for normal oily skin. And I do find that it leaves me with a little bit of tightness after I've cleansed my face. And this one doesn't do that at all. So really like this one, would recommend it and would repurchase. Another deodorant that I've used up is the Dove Invisible Dry. I do like the invisible deodorants that don't leave marks on your clothing. And this one is a really great one for that as well. And then a sunscreen that I've used up is the Nivea Sun 50 SPF Shine Control. I have already cut the tube in half. I do that just to make sure that I get every last little ounce out of the tube. And I do like this. I will repurchase. It is an affordable sunscreen. It sits well in the makeup. And because it's affordable, I tend to use it very, very liberally on my face, which is a really good thing. So would recommend that and will definitely repurchase. Another moisturizer that I've used up is the Skin Functional Daily Moisturizer. This has got 5% black ginseng plus ATP complex. And I really, really enjoyed this. It's got a beautiful texture. You can use it morning or night. It doesn't contain a sunscreen. And it just kind of absorbs into your skin. The only criticism I would have about this is that it could do with a little bit of fragrance. Now, I know if you don't like fragrance in your skincare, then you will love this. I do like a bit of fragrance, I must say. It just kind of ups the X factor of a product for me. I'm not allergic to fragrance. And I think just a touch of something would go a long way to improving this. But that's just a very personal point of view. But from the point of view of a moisturizer that really works, I can recommend that one from Skin Functional. Then 2 hair care products I've used up. This one is the Redken One United All-in-One Multi-Benefit Treatment. And this is for all hair textures. It prevents frizziness and it's a heat protection treatment. I have taken a very, very long time to use this up. I do use it quite sparingly and I use other things in between. I use hair oils and different things. So this really has lasted me a long time. I'm not sure if I would repurchase. I did use it recently. In fact, the last time I washed my hair, I finished it off and there was nothing about it that really blew me away, but I do remember enjoying this in its heyday. And wouldn't repurchase, but it is a good product. I do rate Redken quite highly. And then another very unglamorous product that I use, this is called Kes Shampoo, and it's an effective dandruff treatment. Now, I don't have dandruff so much as it is, I think, a kind of psoriasis on my scalp, which does flare up from time to time. And there was a shampoo that I was using locally which contained coal tar, which was taken off the market because they found some connection between cancer and coal tar. And so I desperately shopped around to find something else. And I can say that this really does work. It really does alleviate the dry scalp. It relieves the itchiness on my scalp. So I use this probably every second wash or so and would highly recommend it. It really is a great little treatment shampoo. And then on to some makeup products that I've used up. So the first one is my Rimmel Stay Matte. I love this. If you watch any of my makeup videos, you will know that I use this all the time. I have hit pan on this one and I'm getting rid of it because this is all kind of dried out and it's a little bit of a pain to get out of the pan. So I'm disposing of that one, but I would repurchase if you could get it in South Africa. It's been discontinued. So I have got a couple of backups, but really do like that one. And then another powder that I've used up is my Inglot Stage and Sport Studio powder. Again, Inglot is just becoming less and less available in South Africa. It's only available, I think, now at Canal Walk, which is really just too far for me to go. I used to get a makeup artist discount with the brand. I no longer get that either. So don't really bother with the brand. But having said that, I did enjoy this for oily skin. It really is a good blotting powder. Then some mascaras. I have been saving these up and I have been through quite a few. Two of them are the Revlon So Fierce mascaras. I really enjoy these. They have got a plastic wand and I find that they last all day. They don't clump or flake or smudge. So really love those ones. And then the other ones I've got are from L'Oreal. The first one is the Mega Volume with collagen. I really did enjoy this one as well. I'm not sure if this one is still available, but it really is or was a very good one. And then the L'Oreal Double Extension. Who remembers this? I'm also not sure if they still make this, but it has got the white end that coats your lashes. And I really enjoyed this. I remember it giving me really beautiful lift and beautiful color. And I've been using this on and off for years and years. When I first started using this, I must say my lashes it was 10 to 15 years ago, and I had very healthy long lashes and kind of anything I put on them just looked amazing. That has changed over the years, so I find I've become a little bit more discerning about the mascara that I use. Not sure if I would purchase this even if it were available. I think that there are a lot of other newer drugstore ones that I'd like to try. So that is the L'Oreal. And then of course there's the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now I love this one. It really is a beautiful mascara. The only problem for me is that it does dry out really quickly. So I wouldn't purchase it for that reason. It kind of dries out around about the 6-week mark, and I do tend to use my mascaras for about 3 months or so. So wouldn't recommend this and wouldn't repurchase for that reason. And then I'm saying goodbye to my Palladio Herbal Tinted Balm. I find that this just really dries out the lips. I've got a beautiful dupe for this, and it's Burt's Bees in Fuchsia, I think it is. Burt's Bees, streets ahead of this. Wouldn't recommend the Palladio lip balms at all. I have used up one of my eye pencils, and this is the Benefit Precisely Brow. I am in the shade number 3. I love this because it does have a very fine nib, and it's also got a spoolie on the other end. I would repurchase. I am experimenting with a couple of other options at the moment, but really do like Benefit as a fallback. If I don't find anything else that works, then I just go back to my trusty Benefit. And then finally a cleanser that I've used. I got a sample of this. This is from a local brand called Dermexcel. Rave reviews all over the internet. If you go onto their website, their rave reviews, there's not one bad review about the brand, and I understand that they probably do sanitize their reviews. I can understand that strategy. I don't believe that everybody loves this brand, but it looked very promising, and there are a couple of other products in the range that I would like to try. I did get a little sample of their glycolic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid cleanser. Now I was very, very hopeful about this because anything with salicylic acid in it is great for pores. I do suffer from enlarged pores, but the problem I had with this was the texture. So when you squeeze it out, you will see it's just got an impossible texture. It kind of separates. So there are 2 different mediums in here that kind of separate, and it's just all blobby and globby. and it's really not a very aesthetically pleasing feel to the skin, and I just can't use it for that reason, regardless of how good they say it is. No, and I'm not sure. They do actually warn you about the texture on the website, but it really is inelegant and do not like it at all. So I can't say I would recommend that from Dermexcel. So guys, those are my empties for the month of July. Let me know what you've used up. Please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any recommendations for really good drugstore mascaras, please let me know. I am on the hunt for something new, and I'd really appreciate any feedback you can give me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.